Training the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
That's the Paragon option. That's the fun part. That's true. That is true.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Next to Jack. Decide whether or not to open the tank. Of course we're opening it. Even if bad things happen, doing the thing is always the best option because we get to see what happens. If we don't open it, we'll be wondering forever, oh my god, what happens if we open it? What happens if we open it? And that's just no good, right? We gotta do it.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
We've got a good...
Oh my god, I'm so
Shepard.
sick.
Let's
Okay,
talk later.
goodbye.
Shepard.
I don't want to hear Jacob say that again. We gotta feed the fish. Feed the fish first.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, sounds good. We haven't talked to the Illusive Man in a while. We have that FTL communication thing with him, but he never really interfered, which I
I've got an appointment
sort of
with
appreciate.
Zaeed in 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
Yes, you're right. Let me tell you about my experience with her. How are you doing, Joker?
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack. I'm not stupid. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone. Like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Very smart man.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Although I do have some reservations about... Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is it. What? This is so random. I have some reservations about putting the tank near Jack. I mean, Jack definitely seems like the kind of gal who would open something for fun. Which is the same as my philosophy on the tank, but still. She's a bit unpredictable.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Shh.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Speak of the devil. Well, he can wait. He can wait. Just trying to think here, though. A super soldier Krogan baby. Will he have the mentality of a baby? That would be really dangerous. Mentality of a baby, but the strength of a super soldier. A battle-hardened veteran. No messages. Okay, well, I think we should go birth the freaking thing right now. Why wait, right? This is too interesting. Where is it? Cargo hold? Like all the way down there?
Back for more? I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going until she sold me out to the blood pack. Put a sour note on the relationship.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference.
I'm not sure if there is one.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Kazumi and Zaeed, I don't think we need to go that often, because they can just have like a stock of dialogue.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Did you guys ever get bored down here? It's just you two. And Jack. Wonder if you get a little bit scared. Where is the tank? Is it— well, it shouldn't be here, okay? We wouldn't want to put it that close to Jack.
Hey. Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax.
Do you know a lot about ships?
Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so...
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
Biotics regularly get manipulated by people anyway, but she's the biotic. I mean, that's why we have her here, because she's powerful. And she knows that's why she's here. There's no reason for her to learn about us or get to like us, because we're just like the rest.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
A lot of like risk-taking activities. Do you do them because you don't know what else there is to do? Do you secretly have a death wish? Oh god, okay, ask about every one of them.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it does seem like Jack would fit in with some kind of rebel gang somewhere, but that didn't seem like it turned out well.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Oh my god, how old are you, Jack?
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Fuck you too. Jack is complicated. And I'm no psychologist, but I mean, everyone can tell she has some very deep-seated issues. But saying stuff like, I shouldn't be alive, makes me feel like maybe she doesn't value her own life that much. And that goes along with the whole risk-taking and just general recklessness. Here. Yeah, maybe no one really ever got to know her. Is there a reason why I wouldn't want to do this right now? Dr. Okir's legacy. Okir is dead, but his genetically engineered Krogan soldier remains preserved in his grow tank. Ideally, we do it on some planet where there's more space, but we're doing it now.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
That's difficult, huh? You can try to engineer something, but how do you know how someone's personality is gonna turn out?
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
So he's still affected by the genophage. But the genophage doesn't mean that a Krogan's not healthy. It only, as far as I know, it affects their ability to reproduce. So if these guys are tank bred and they're super strong, then there's no reason to really cure the genophage, I guess is part of Okir's thinking. Well, do it.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
Because we follow protocol? Of course not.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Wait, we should have backup at the minimum, though. Have a few people around just in case. Jack? Come over here for a second, please. He's huge! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Human, female. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Entirely articulate. Straight out of the tank.
You wouldn't prefer Okir or legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Grunt. A word with no meaning. Bit of a contrast to his brother, I guess? The tank-bred one, who was saying, you know, I'm not perfect, but I have purpose. I have meaning. But yet, Grunt is perfect but has no meaning, is how he feels.
Is it that easy for Okir's perfect Krogan to abandon his mission?
Okir is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. And if his hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me, they've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
Maybe not such a bad idea that Grunt and Jack are on the same floor, huh? Feel like they can bond over something.
I have a good ship and a strong crew, a strong clan. you'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy, no doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
We had a gun, but I still felt like that was just really, really reckless, and Commander Shepard could have died in the cargo hold just now. Grunt. Grunt.
Shepard.
Grunt?
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
Okay. Have a good rest. By the way, you have a few neighbors on this floor. We got the engineers, and we got Zaeed and Jack. Feel like you and Jack might get along. Maybe go talk to them a little bit.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
I'm actually kind of curious, if Okeer was still here, would Okeer be very, very happy about how Grunt is basically exceeding his expectations? Because Grunt doesn't even care about Okeer anymore, because he's too weak for him. On one hand, it's like, why won't you do the stuff I tell you to do? But on the other hand, it's like, oh my god, you're so strong.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
What, like their brain? Or the lack of scars?
Oh. What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
That's one smart Krogan, immediately being able to bring up something. I don't know what you gave me. Oh, but I have the sniper rifle damage now. What did you give me, though? We should probably just go back to the research terminal later, but what did you... Krogan shotgun. Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. Armory scientists produced a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council Space's weapon safety standards. The recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Here you go. Well, Grunt, welcome to the team. Hey, nothing happened. Nobody died here. The commander nearly died, but, you know, she didn't actually die, so it's fine. Why don't we read about Krogan blood rage? Feared throughout the galaxy as nightmarishly violent warriors, the Krogan are both aided and hobbled by their legendary blood rage. In the grip of that madness, Krogan became seemingly invincible, but are merely totally unresponsive to pain. Blood and rage Krogan fight regardless of injury level, to the extent that Krogans shorn of all four limbs continue gnashing past brain death until total somatic death. The supremely resilient hyperviolent blood rage is the synergy of two aspects of Krogan neurology. The first aspect is a positive feedback loop in which adrenaline, also activated by fear or rage, suppresses serotonin, the brain chemical that induces serenity. The second is the overdeveloped Krogan limbic system. In Krogan, as in humans, fear or rage shifts mental control from the frontal lobes, responsible for reasoning, to the limbic system, responsible for aggression and survival. During that shift, Krogan and humans exhibit diminished capacity for logic and self-control. Prior to the ecological devastation of Tuchanka, blood rage was extremely rare among the Krogan. Back then, while all Krogan were capable of heightened anger and violence in fight-or-flight scenarios, almost none experienced insensitivity to pain. The 1% who did were those suffering serotonin suppression. At that time, Krogan society regarded the condition as pathological and medicated or imprisoned sufferers to protect them and society. Following nuclear ecocide 4 millennia ago, evolution selected only those Krogan afflicted with blood rage for survival. Today, there is no living memory among the Krogan of a life without mindless, murderous fury. And that's the thing that Rex was trying to avoid. Oh, I really wonder how Rex is doing. I feel like maybe that's what he's trying to do right now too, right? The Illusive Man did say he was on Tuchanka, but we don't know what he's doing there. I like to think this is what he's doing, making sure all the Krogan aren't just thinking about fighting. Gotta think about the future of the species too. Publications. Revelation. A popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn that dramatizes human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto and the beginning of human galactic exploration. In 2165, years before his rise to political prominence, Lieutenant David Anderson was a young veteran of the Turian War, investigating the destruction of top-secret military research station Shanxi. Every scientist stationed at Shanxi had been slaughtered except Kali Sanders, who disappeared, with secret files making her Anderson's prime suspect. The book traced Anderson's dangerous investigation of Sanders, which included run-ins with Blue Sun's mercenaries and a Krogan bounty hunter. The investigation uncovered illegal research onto AI and forced Anderson into an alliance with human-hating Turian Spectre Saren Arturius, who would eventually enter into a genocidal collaboration with the Geth. So detailing the whole thing about how I used to be a Spectre candidate, but then, Saren kind of ruined everything. The human discovery of the Prothean mass relay on Pluto. If something happened like that, I struggle to think about what would actually happen though, because I feel like the government, whoever discovered it, their first instinct would be to cover it up. Because once you talk about it, you're not going to be able to untalk about it. Does make me wonder what really happened there. I wonder how many details we get from the book. Ascension. Yes, the popular military historical novel, Ascension, focuses on several lives warped or destroyed by the human survivalist cult Cerberus, following the Citadel attack of 2182 and the accelerated rise of human influence in the galaxy. Cerberus instituted Ascension, a secret biotics program aimed at producing a superhuman warrior. Everyone's obsessed with building super warriors. Biotics prodigy, Jillian Grayson, a 12-year-old autistic girl, suffered for the sins of her father, a secret Cerberus operative and Red Sand addict. Paul Grayson was ensnared in a web of criminality involving a Quarian traitor and extending to Saren Arturius, the Geth, and a terminal threat to the Quarian flotilla. Having fled to the Terminus systems with his daughter after exposure of Cerberus' link to Ascension, Grayson was pursued by Jillian's teacher, scientist Kali Sanders, initiating a chain of tragedies that demonstrated Cerberus' nearly unlimited power and boundless ambition. And my understanding is that both of these are real books, and Drew Karpyshyn is actually one of the writers on Mass Effect. That's nice, I like it. It's like an ad, an in-world ad for a real-life book, and they sound really interesting. Argus Planet Scan Technology, Oh, that's the new one, right? It's the first one. The Argus provides a qualitative leap in planetary surface imaging, a proprietary technology of the Android Group, an R&D laboratory reportedly owned by Cerberus. This upgrade for Normandy's sensory array delivers superior long-range topographical scanning, resolution, and rendering speed. By deploying an orbital multi-static grid of 100 radar-emitting microsatellites, the Argus quickly delivers a global digital elevation model, DEM, at 50 meters per pixel MPP resolution, vastly outclassing the Normandy's previous scanner peak performance of 27 MPP. Such imaging quality provides superior defense intelligence and at a speed warranted by the dangers of combat. At slower scanning and rendering speed, the Argus can resolve down to an astonishing 0.001 MPP, 1 millimeter per second. 1 millimeter per pixel, ideal for geological and biological prospecting, archaeological research, and long-term security surveillance. By employing such a massive multi-static grid of nearly untraceable microemitters, the resilient Argus is virtually invulnerable to electronic countermeasures. The spherical geometry of the Argus grid also allows superior cross-sectioning of targets. Okay.
Asari-made Solaris armor can resist even the tremendous heat and kinetic energy of starship weapons. The armor is nearly unsurpassed in strength because its central material, Carbon nanotube sheets woven with diamond chemical vapor deposition are crushed by mass effect fields into super dense layers able to withstand extreme temperatures. That process also compensates for diamond's brittleness. Diamond armor itself has two limiting disadvantages. First, while nanotubes and CVD diamond construction has become cheaper in recent years, it remains prohibitively expensive to coat starships or aircraft larger than fighters in Solaris material. Second, the armor must be attached to the ship's superstructure, so shock waves from massive firepower can still destroy the metals beneath the armor itself. A popular misconception holds that the diamond composition of Solaris armor gives it its sparkle. In fact, atmospheric nitrogen impurities during the superhot forging process give the armor its metallic gray or yellow sheen.
That's somehow disappointing. I'd rather have a sparkly ship. Although that probably would defeat the point of a ship being stealthy. Okay. Does anybody... Oh, we gotta tell people we opened the tank. Well, I'm sure everybody already knows. Garrus, you got anything to say about this? Miranda. Oh my god. Miranda's probably like up to here with me. But she can't say anything because I'm the commander.
Contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
I think we've heard this one before. New Canton. Hey, Kasumi.
There you are. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant.
What?
Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Do we have rules against that kind of thing? It would kind of be hard to do your job while taking care of a kid.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Hey, hands off. He's my plaything, not yours.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
A lot of Kasumi's observations are... observations. Yeah, she's like sneaking around the ship and just looking around at what's going on, as opposed to being like, oh yeah, I talked to so-and-so the other day and I learned this. No, it's like, I was looking at somebody from the corner of my eye and I was stalking them secretly. Hey, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I know she's always said this, but now I just think she's angry. Okay, so I noticed that everybody, or most of the crewmates, the important ones, have like a... how is the squad doing? Or how is our ship looking?
Of course, Commander.
I think Jacob, in particular...
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Jacob, in particular, said something about how... the ship is not the best yet. So I think we gotta keep upgrading our stuff until they say it's the best.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
We should probably let Dr. Chakwas know about Grunt, right? Although I don't know if... Are people kind of scared about Grunt? I feel like they are.
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Take care of Grunt. Yo, when we first released Grunt, holy crap, like, he was... I felt like his height was like 1.5 times my size or something. It was insane. Oh, hey.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is this my cue?
Don't worry, Callie. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
I am aware. I am aware. Encrypted transmission from Illusive Man. Shepard, I see you awaken Okira's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose a body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. This guy knows how to be a boss. He doesn't micromanage, and it's a little bit funny that he sent me a message about this because I'm gonna go talk to him right now. So I kind of imagine he's thinking, oh, I want to tell Shepard about this, but she won't pick up my call, so I'm just gonna email her. Research! Sniper rifle damage, 20%. Improve sniper rifles or your entire squad. Am I the only one who uses sniper rifles? Garrus might. But like, to be honest, oh my god. AP sniper rifle increases damage by 50% against armor. Increasing the tungsten content of slugs and recalibrating the weapon's computer greatly improves penetration against heavily armored targets. Like, I've never felt the sniper rifles weak though. So when I see an increase in 50% damage, it's actually a little bit scary. The rest of this, damage protection, squad bonus, 10% of shields, barriers, and armor. Good, good. And we're rich! We can buy everything and anything. But I don't want to waste my money on random crap, so I'm just not gonna... If we want to play around during like a side mission, sure. But I would prefer to wear the more normal stuff during the main missions. Avalanche? Cryo round technology is used to modify standard weapon slugs. A cooling laser collapses the ammunition into Bose-Einstein condensate, a mass of supercooled subatomic particles capable of snap-freezing impacted objects. Normandy scientists have found a way to apply this technology on a large scale by generating a mass effect containment bubble. This proof-of-concept large weapon technology is effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. It's nicknamed the Cryoblaster. This is my heavy weapon? Yeah, okay. I love the singularity projector, but we should try this. Sure. Hey, Morden, do you want to take a look at Grunt?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Hey, I'm here. You don't have to email me.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Morden delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
Oh. On a mission? A top secret mission that even Anderson won't tell me about.
Last I knew, Ash was Alliance. Why is she out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Chief Williams, it must be big. Perhaps you should take it up with her.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after her to get to you.
I think they know already.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, Commander.
Immediately? Yeah, Morden, we hired you for this. You never mentioned anything about completing it until now.
Tell me you have something.
Smile!
Yes.